Welcome back to Wingnut's Bar. Johnny Wingnut here. Anthony. Today we're going to review something I'm really excited to try. I've never had this before. Dogfish Head Old School Barleywine. This has actually been bottled in 2012. It's June of 2013 right now. So it's almost a full year old. Can't wait to pick up some this year. Depending on how this tastes, this is something that I definitely want to add to my cellar. Buy a case or so and let it age for the next couple decades. But it's a high alcohol by volume. It's about 15%. It is not about it. It is 15% alcohol content. It's been aged with figs and dates. I guess the old story goes, they used to take, there was somebody that would have beer, and if the beer started going flat or stale, they'd throw some dried fruits in it to stir up the yeast and bring it back to life. And I guess this is done in sort of that tradition. I could be wrong. Leave something in the comments and tell me I'm a complete idiot, but whatever you want to do. Anthony, what do you think?
As far as barley wine, I'm not, because I'm so new to this, I don't really understand like the difference. So I'm kind of, I have no idea what to expect on this one. So
likewise, I've had a few barley wines, but we're brand new to the craft scene, and we're trying all the beers that we can try. So let's crack right into it. Nice amber golden color.
Yep.
What do you think?
Yeah, definitely a nice like copper color to it. Not too crazy of a head on that, but
how am I getting at these pours?
yeah, you're getting pretty good.
That's pretty damn good.
I gotta say, you're getting pretty good. So
without going back and forth.
yeah.
So appearance.
Yeah.
A little hazy.
Yeah.
Hazy to the light.
Yeah, definitely
You
a little
can see
hazy.
the light. Light lightens it up. You can't see through it, obviously, but
Yeah.
Nice little foamy head.
Yep.
Not even a finger.
Your nose on it, huh?
I haven't smelled it yet. Let's see. I'm really excited to try this. I'm a big fan of Dogfish Head. I love the 60, especially the 90, and I got a bunch of 120s that I'm holding on to for a while.
Yeah.
I actually have one from back in '08 that we'll have to review at some
definitely.
point. Let's see what this smells like.
Definitely different than what I'm used to.
It's sweet.
Yeah, very sweet. Actually kind of mellow. Not like overpowering smells.
I want to say almost like I want to say wine, but almost has like a sweet.
Well, you got the fruits in it. You
Yeah,
definitely
that
smell
sweet,
the fruit.
fruity.
Like some raisins, some...
Yeah, that's that almost like that wine, that sweet wine characteristic.
Yep.
It's the fruit.
Definitely pleasant. I will say that. It's definitely kind of nice. I'm getting excited here.
Let's taste it.
Let's taste it. Cheers.
Wow. It's very, very mellow.
Yes.
For something that's 15%, you can't really tell.
No, that would sneak up on you. You
Yep.
definitely taste the raisins. You definitely taste, I taste some dates in there. You get those fruits coming through pretty strong.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to go out and buy a case or so.
Yeah.
And hold on to this. Because it even says it right on the bottle. It says to open the bottle, pour contents into 2 snifters. Enjoy. Or walk hand and neck into the middle of the woods. Use a shovel and dig a 2x2 hole 3 feet deep. Seal the bottle in a plastic bag. Place in hole and pack with dirt. Memorize the location and leave. Return exactly 1 year later. Dig up bottle, open, and enjoy. So we kind of did that. I mean, it's almost a year old. We didn't bury it.
Yeah.
I did go to New York to purchase this bottle. Well, I didn't go all the way to purchase this. I actually went out there to buy a couple cases of the Goose Island, Bourbon County Stout. But while I was there, I saw the one lone bottle of Old School Barleywine that I've really been wanting to try, and it happened to be a 2012 bottling. So I grabbed it and figured we'd have it on our YouTube show for first time review. We've done a bunch of reviews where it's been our first time trying it on camera, so you get our actual first impressions, first reactions. I'm
definitely not bad.
Not completely blown away by it, but I do enjoy it. It's very tasty. Something that I would definitely want to split.
Yeah.
Wouldn't want to. I'd have a whole bottle of it. It is that good, but maybe split a bottle. Enjoy it as it gets a little bit warmer. See how the flavor changes.
This is definitely good to like sit on your deck or your porch or whatever and just kind of sip it. It's light enough to where you can enjoy it. It's got the nice fruity flavors to it. It's not killer. It's not overpowering on you. It's not gonna just say, "Oh, wow, that's like intense." It's very mellow.
Yep.
The fruity flavors, I think, are like very nice on it. They're not overpowering. They're very subtle, just enough to kind of give you that taste where you're like, "Wow, it's actually kind of nice."
I'm not getting like one of the last beers we tried had a lot of hop to it. This
is very balanced.
Yeah, if there's any bitter or hoppiness to it, it's completely counterbalanced by the sweetness.
Yeah.
So I think it's a sweeter overall beer, but not sickening sweet. It's definitely, it doesn't go to like the side of the spectrum where it's too sweet and almost like a candy. It's definitely not
it's
that.
Definitely got a nice balance on it. It's not overpowering sweet. It's definitely like a good relax on your porch beer. Is what it is.
Maybe something for dessert.
Definitely.
Pair it with a creme brulee or
some
nice sweet cake or
Yeah.
something. Or candied figs. Or, I don't know. I'm being fancy, but
it's definitely like a good dessert beer though. I just now that you say that, it definitely, because it's got that enough sweetness to where you can enjoy that.
And I would in the Dogfish line of beers, I would compare it to that of a worldwide stout, even though it's not a stout and nowhere close to like tasting like the stout. I'd compare it to like say an after dinner drink where you'd have this or you'd have the worldwide stout and you'd sit back and relax, and as it warms up it completely changes character. I mean, hopefully this will last long enough that it can warm up a little bit and I can see how it changes, but it's probably not going to last that long.
No.
And it's the only bottle that I have, so I'm going to have to wait a few months for when the 2013 bottling comes out and head out to Julio's or Austin Liquors and pick up some old school Barleywine.
So what are you gonna rate this one?
What I'm gonna rate this? This is tough. Let me get one more sip in. I think I'm gonna give this out of 10. Once again, I had super high expectations.
Yeah.
When I had the Bourbon County that you highly recommended, I was like, can it really be as good? Can you believe the hype? Yeah, you can believe the hype on that. The KBS, after having the Bourbon County, I was like, oh, the KBS, all the reviews saying it's amazing, and some people saying it's better than Bourbon County. I enjoyed it. I love that beer, but I was kind of let down. This, I was super hyped up to try this one, because I've had basically just about every Dogfish head out there, except for the one-offs that they probably only serve at the brew pub back in Delaware. But out of 10, I think I'd give it a solid 8.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Because I'm kind of up there. I'm probably going like a 7.5. Definitely surprised because of the sweetness. I think that sweetness is what does it for me. I'm enjoying the fact that it's got that beer taste, but that sweetness is in the back end of it, to where you're enjoying it. It's not overpowering. You're sitting there, you're relaxing after dinner, pop this open. It's fantastic. I think after like a nice big dinner, just sip on this on the porch or hang out, relax with some friends. Definitely.
Yeah, over the next hour.
Yeah.
As it warms up in your hand.
I'm sure when it warms up, the sweetness will come through a little more.
Yep.
I gotta say, first time having it, I'm probably gonna try and get some of this.
Yeah.
So.
A couple more months, it'll be on the shelves.
Yeah.
Which leads me to the next beer that we should try by them, which I have a few of. We should try the Immort Ale and do a review of that. I think you'd like that one.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right, so pretty much to recap, I gave it a 7.5. I gave it an 8. We're pretty much right there. Still has that sweetness to it. It's kind of warmed up a little, but not too much. The sweetness has kind of come out a little. That's what I got out of it. What do you think?
As it warms up, I think it gets a little boozier,
Okay.
but not in a bad way. I mean, I guess as it warms up, you can taste a little bit more of that it has an alcohol content to it.
Yeah,
But still, it's very smooth and mellow at the same time.
definitely.
When it was colder and out of the fridge, that was definitely masked, the alcohol content.
Yeah.
Now that's more. I think I prefer it warmer.
Yeah.
You're getting more of like what it really is. You
Yeah.
get the 15% alcohol content. The fruitiness and the dried fruit flavors that you're getting. Very enjoyable. I definitely recommend if you like barley wines or if you're just getting into the thing, just like we are, try it. You know, I definitely thoroughly recommend this one as a try.
Yeah, definitely go out if you can find it. Go grab one. It's at least worth a try, definitely.
Yeah, but it's seasonal, just like most of their releases. You know, the Moordale comes out for like 1 or 2 months, and then this comes out a couple months later, and then the Worldwide Stout comes out at the end of the year. So I'm not quite sure. Just check out the Dogfish Head website, and there's a calendar of releases. Check that out. And we're going to ask you to leave any comments that you like, good, bad, ugly. So
finish it
hope
off.
you enjoyed the show. Cheers.